Today I'm going to do a sound test of these Ulanzi J12 wireless microphones. In fact, it does come with two microphones and a receiver. This one is for iPhone, but there's also an Android version, so you see it has a lightning connector there. The reason I needed one of these, or the reason I was even looking at one of these, is because my buddy Jason from Kind of Cool Productions, he has his own YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below. We got together and started talking about how we should maybe do a collaborative video. We've done one before where he came over to my place. I was renting out a place at the time, and he did that Castlevania Bloodlines One Life run through the whole game, which is amazing. He's done other ones on his own channel. But yeah, we were talking about maybe doing a video together, and I realized I don't really have a good way to do that because I've been using, for the most part, this trusty blue Yeti mic. I've got a pop filter on there, but I've been using this one for a while. The microphone that you're hearing right now is actually from an iPhone, what is this? An iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is currently the top of the line for iPhone, but I think the 14s are going to be announced soon. But in any case, sometimes this mic built into the phone is actually really good. And sometimes, like in this room, you can hear a huge echo, and I just, even when I use the blue Yeti mic, you get an echo because I'm in the media room, and I've upgraded. I put this little tablecloth on there so you don't see the wood grain anymore, although I'm not really liking it too much. But in any case, I don't have a way for two people to really talk. This blue Yeti mic does have an interview mode where you can kind of put it between you. But I was looking more, looking for a little bit more, but not wanting to spend too much because my channel's not monetized, neither is Jason's. We do this just for fun, so any money we put into this, we get like zero back. There's no Patreon, there's no advertising, there's nothing. If you see advertising on my channel, it's because YouTube put it there. I get zero money from anything. I have YouTube, what is it, Red or Premium or whatever it is, so I don't ever see any advertisements on any channel, so I don't even know if my channel has any. But in any case, these J12 mics popped up when I was searching for, I wanted like a double lapel mic, and this one, I was even willing to go wired. These are actually wireless. I saw some YouTube videos with some people trying it out, and it sounds pretty good, a little muffled, but probably pretty good enough, I should say. It's probably good enough for what Jason and I want to do, just kind of an informal, just a round table, talk about stuff, maybe play some video games. So it'd be cool to have a lapel mic to go along with that, especially two that, both can sync to the same receiver. So I'm going to give this a test, basically just do a sound test, and then I'm going to compare it to the blue Yeti mic, and I'll actually compare it to what you're hearing right now, which is the iPhone built-in mic. So I was going to actually try a lapel mic, like a wired one, but I thought I had one that would work, but it's a 3.5 millimeter jack, and I thought maybe I could use this adapter, but no, I already tried it. It absolutely does not work. It doesn't even detect it. It just records from the speaker on the iPhone, so I wasn't able to test that, but that's okay. Really, I wanted to test this versus this, and or even just at a certain point, the iPhone camera, when it's too far away, is not going to be viable. So when we're filming two people at a considerable distance, the iPhone camera is just going to sound awful. All right, so with that said, let me unbox this J12 wireless microphone set, and we'll take a look at it. All right, so let's take a look inside. Oh, pretty simple. Oh, this is very simple packaging, actually. I don't even need a knife or anything. This is reminiscent of my AirPods. I have some AirPod Pros, and they kind of have a charging kind of case just like this. Okay, so here's the base. This looks like it's going to be very simple. And yeah, a couple of lapel mics. And you can see here they have the charging connectors there. Although it looks like there's some tape on there. So yeah, I got to take that off. There we go. And I wonder why they did that. I guess maybe it could get discharged while they were in transit, which means they're probably gonna need a charge, so I'll have to charge this. This one doesn't seem to have any tape or anything. How does this even charge? Does this, let's see if we can look in there. I see the connectors for those charging points. How does this get? Oh, I'm stupid. It doesn't need to charge because it's being powered by the iPhone itself. Duh. So that just doesn't even need to charge. So basically all it needs to charge is these things. So I'll set that up to charge for a little bit. I'm not sure how long that'll take. Well, look, they're green. Maybe they're good to go. Let's quickly take a look at this. Let's see how much of it's readable. That's all Chinese. So let's see. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. Introduction. Thanks for choosing our product. There's a charging box, a couple of microphone transmitter, the receiver. Let's see. Windproof. Oh, it's got a windproof net. Oh, well, I don't intend to ever really use them outside, but I guess it's cool that that's there. Microphone indicator, microphone Type-C charging ports at the bottom. The clip, the switch key. I'm not sure what that does. The Type-C or Lightning port to connect to the phone. Ours is, of course, Lightning port because I have an iPhone. Receiver indicator, charging port, Type-C charging port. Okay, yeah. How to use, connect the receiver. Okay, makes sense. Switch key, press switch key of microphone. The indicator light turns green, then power is turned on. So, okay, basically power button. The indicator red light of receiver keeps always on. I guess the red light's always on. Then open the camera, live app or other app, and then use the microphone. Okay, so essentially turn it on and it's synced and you're done. Just open up your app. Special note for the use of port, there is no battery in a receiver and no need to recharge during live. Okay. If the phone is low power during live, it can be recharged directly to port. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's saying there's probably, okay. So there's I guess there's a lightning connector here and it's very, I got the point. So it's saying this, like I was saying before, you don't need to charge this because it gets power from the phone. But if the phone's running low on power, you can actually stick a lightning charging cable there while it's connected so that it charges the phone through the receiver, which is a really nice feature in case you're low on power, you really need to record something. And it talks about the UI. That is very small text. I'm not sure if you can see that or if it's even centered because the camera's really high. Charging time says time to fully charge the charge box 3 hours, time for the charge box to fully charge the transmitter 3 hours. Number of times the charging compartment has fully charged the transmitter. Okay, so it's basically saying it takes about 3 hours to charge these things. And it looks like they're red. So I guess maybe I think the charging box was green in that it has battery, but it looks like it's already charging the transmitters. So apparently this feels kind of jank. It's a little doesn't feel super great. Compared to the AirPods, which was $250 for the AirPods Pro, and this was $50. So, what are you expecting? You get 2 transmitters and the receiver, but still pretty neat. You get 3 hours, 3 hours to fully charge these, and it has 4 full charges. So I don't know if that's per or total. So I don't know if that counts. These 2 counts as 2 of the 4 charges, or if it's 4 dual charges. But in any case, I don't think I'm ever going to be using them that long. I don't know how long the transmitters are supposed to last, but again, probably long enough for me. I'm not going to be making really, really long videos. It looks like the same thing in Chinese. So yeah, that's this Ulanzi J12 2 microphone set. I guess there's nothing really left for me to do now except for record. I'll probably use the, I guess I'm going to use the built-in recorder that comes with iPhone. Can't think of anything else. So I'll use that to record some text with these things, and then also with the Yeti mic, and then also with the iPhone camera. I keep saying the iPhone, not speaker, not camera, the iPhone microphone. I think earlier I said that I was going to use the iPhone speaker to record, but of course I meant mic. All right, so let me take a break here and start doing those tests. Let's check it out. All right, so I'm going to start with the iPhone 13 Pro Max built-in microphone. You're probably used to this because it's what I used at the beginning of this video. And honestly, I use it quite often because at a pretty short distance in a non-echoey room like this, it actually sounds pretty good. So I'm actually kind of glad that it is as good as it is, considering it's the built-in microphone. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, but it's certainly not the best. Anyway, this is the iPhone 13 Pro Max microphone. Okay, next is the blue Yeti mic. This one is set about 12 inches away from me, and the gain is about halfway. But even still, this mic usually is pretty loud, and it honestly it peaks a lot. So you got to be careful with the gain and kind of the distance away from you. But this is the mic that I usually use if I don't have to be mobile. So yeah, it sounds pretty good. Again, this is the blue Yeti microphone. Okay, so I forgot to mention these, so this is a bonus. These are my Apple AirPods Pro. I use them quite often when I'm mobile. Lots of times when I do walkthroughs and stuff, I'll use these because I'm thinking that they will cancel out a lot of the background noise and just pick up my voice. But as evidenced by my Evo 2022 video where I used these to record that walkthrough, it did not do a very good job and I had to do the voiceover all over it. So in any case, these are pretty good. These are the Apple AirPods Pro. All right, finally, we have the Ulanzi J12 wireless microphone. And I don't know, I think it sounds pretty good. I already did a test. It doesn't sound the best in the world, but for 50 bucks and two lapel mics and wireless and with a charging case, I think it's a pretty good value. And I'm going to keep them. And we'll see how it goes when I do that video with my buddy Jason from Kinda Cool Productions, because it's kind of the whole point of getting these things. But overall, I like them. These are the Ulanzi J12 wireless microphones. Okay, just listen to all the sound tests, and I have to say that I'm pretty impressed with these Ulanzi J12s. They don't sound the best. They're a little muted. If I had a major complaint, is they sound a little soft, a little muted, a little compressed or something. But they have excellent noise cancellation. In fact, they're really, really good. I thought that the AirPod Pros were going to have the best noise cancellation, but I made that Evo 2022 video, and these things picked up damn near everything around me. Didn't cancel shit. But I don't know. That was a pretty difficult situation. It was very noisy all around me. I don't know if these would have done any better, but they sound quieter, a little bit compressed, a little bit low volume, but still very, very good. And considering they're only 50 bucks and you get two of them, which is incredibly useful for me, I think they're an exceptional value. And for 50 bucks, I can definitely recommend them. If you find them on sale for even cheaper, fantastic. But even at full price, definitely can recommend them. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.